So welcome back everyone. So now today we are going to build an AI voice call agent that will be using some frameworks like ElevenLabs, and then we have the Twilio. So let's get started. So ElevenLabs is basically the most realistic voice AI platform available on the internet. It gives us a huge leverage to AI developers and enterprise companies to have the low latency conversational AI agents that speak just like in humanly behavior. So this is the website of ElevenLabs. You can visit it and see what kind of things that you can get from ElevenLabs. So ElevenLabs have a huge community of voice cloning, speech to text, text to speech, and many voice models available on ElevenLabs. So let's get started. So before you start using ElevenLabs, you need to have an account, and I already have an account created. So let's jump into the tutorial. So first of all, we are going to create our agent in ElevenLab. What you have to do is click on the new agent and just select the blank agent. So once the blank agent is selected, just give a type like n8n testing, and this will create an agent in the ElevenLabs. So now we have the agent created over here, and this agent have multiple roles like what the agent will be doing, what model LLM will it be using, the large language model, which is the Gemini 2.5 Flash, the system prompt, and the first message. So I already have a built-in agent. So let's go towards that and see what we can do with that agent. So let's go to the agents, and I have an support agent created. Now this agent is just similar to the previous agent I have made, but this agent have some complexities which you need to understand. What is the difference between these two agents? Now this agent has a system prompt which it will act as a uh, system where it will follow some guidelines of following the prompts. Like for example, you are Alexis, a friendly, proactive, and highly intelligent female with a world-class engineering background, and this you can change the system prompt based on your own use case. So our use case is to have a AI calling agent. So once this agent is developed, what you are going to do is simply go to the Twilio website, and here you have to just go verify your ID uh, by giving your driving license, national ID, and whatever original document you have, you need to verify yourself. So Twilio basically gives us an advantage of having a virtual number, and this number is going to be synced with the ElevenLabs agent, so that we have a outbound call agent using the Twilio number. So first of all, you need to have an account on Twilio, and once the account verification is done, you will come towards this account dashboard. Let's see, and in this dashboard you are going to have some different options. Before it loads, let's view this. So in order to have an outbound call agent in n8n, you need to have a phone number. So I have recently purchased a phone number which is over here, and this phone number is going to be used as an outbound call to our phone. So let's get started. So this is the Twilio console, which basically gives you uh, different options like the phone number. You have what tool you want to use, like messaging, email, voice, and bunch of things, but we won't be diving too much in detail. We are just going to use the Twilio number, which is over here, and this Twilio number will be synced with our ElevenLabs agent. So let's click on this active number, and now you can see that this number have some voice configuration, some properties, and how this number can be used in your own use case. So let's go to the configuration side, and here we can see that we can use this number with ElevenLabs. We have synced this number with the ElevenLabs. I can show you how to do that. So let's jump to the ElevenLabs. So now here in the ElevenLab, what you are going to do is you will click on the security, and here you have to add the webhook of the n8n, where you will be manually triggering it out. But let's just not focus on that. We need to import our phone number of Twilio to the ElevenLabs too. Now, in order to import your phone number from Twilio, what you are going to do is just give a label name of your number that can be demo, and the actual phone number you have in your Twilio account, which is this. You just have to copy this number and paste it over here. So once you have pasted this number, you are going to have a Twilio account SID. So you need to connect your Twilio account SID and the Twilio API key, where you are going to get that in this Twilio dashboard. So I already have configured the support agent with my Twilio number. So let's click on this, and this number has been successfully linked with my support agent. So the support agent is the one which I have created for syncing my Twilio number with the support agent to make an outbound call to my phone number. So let's go to the n8n and make a simple workflow that will be manually triggered by getting a name, phone number from a Google Sheet. So let's go to n8n and create a simple workflow. I will click on create workflow, and here I am going to add my first step, that is going to be trigger manually. So we are currently triggering the workflow manually. If you have a CRM system, customer relationship management, you can do that later on by automatically triggering it out, but that is a more advanced method. But we are just here to have a basic knowledge of how to create an outbound ElevenLabs AI agent call. So once this is done, now we are going to add a node of Google Sheet, and this Google Sheet will have some actions. Now we need to select this get row in sheet, and when we select this row sheet, you will need to have sync your Google account with this get row sheet node in n8n. So in order to do that, what you have to do is just click on it and just sign in it with your Google account and give the all the privileges of your account, like Google Sheets, Google Sheet API, and the credentials. So it will be automatically synced and connected with this Google Sheet n8n node. So now we are going to select the sheet within the document, and the operation this node is going to do is get all the rows. Now the document which we have already created, which is the sheet name, is the outbound call, and this is the name of the customer, the number of the customer which we are going to call, and this is the first message and the prompt. So the first two things are important right now, because we are just manually triggering our AI agent to create an outbound call. So from we have to select this, the list of the sheet name, which is the outbound call, and from list, which is the sheet one. So let's execute this node and see what output we get. So when we execute this node, you will be able to get the output, which is the row number, the name, the number, and the first message and the prompt. So we are going to use these two parameters for our AI voice agent to specifically use name and the number for calling our customer. So once this node is done, then we will come towards the most important step, which is the HTTP request, by sending some post request to uh, the client. We will select HTTP request, and here we will select the method as post. And now most importantly, you need to import some settings in this node, which is the ElevenLabs ElevenLabs AI voice agents curl command. Now let's go here and wait for it. So now this will open the documentation of ElevenLabs, and you just have to go to the agent section, and here below the agent section, the SIP trunk, you will select the Twilio, and you will click on outbound call versus Twilio. So this is our main concern. We need to have a 101 outbound call directly to my number through the voice agent. So now let's copy this and come over to our n8n workflow. So we will just simply import the curl, and this will basically have all the HTTP request specific headers, the heading parameters which it is going to require. So now first of all, this is the URL we will be hitting. We will be sending request to this URL to make an outbound call. This is the API endpoint, and now we are going to have our ElevenLabs API key. So to get the ElevenLabs API key, you need to have an ElevenLabs account. So I already have my account on ElevenLabs. So you will go to the developer section, and in this section you will click on the API keys and create a new API key. So I have already created an API key. You just have to copy the API key and just come over to the n8n workflow and paste your API key over here. Then you are going to have the agent ID. So we have created the agent already. We will go to the agents and click on the specific agent which you have created. So every agent will have its unique ID. Now we will copy this ID and paste it over here. So this is our agent ID. Now we will have to copy our agent phone number. Now our agent phone number is going to be available over here. We will click on the phone number. This will be only available when you import your Twilio number and sync that Twilio number with your support agent. So I have already did that, and it's a very easy method to do it. You just have to click on it and copy this phone number ID. So now I will have to copy the phone number ID and paste it over here. Now most importantly, to what number you are going to have a call with. Now we already have the Google Sheet, the output. Now the number we want to call is to this number which I have filled in the Google Sheet. Now let's save this and execute this step, whether we are going to get a call from an AI agent or not. So let's see. Now we are executing the step. So now after adding all the parameters in this HTTP request, make sure you have your API key from the ElevenLabs, your agent ID which we have copied from the ElevenLabs dashboard, the agent phone number which we have copied it from the agent dashboard from ElevenLabs, and we just simply copied this and paste it in the name value, so that our agent is going to automatically trigger an invoke function and call on our phone number. So let's execute this step and see what happens. Now when I click on the execute step, it will give me some output over here, and now let's wait. So I have just received a call from my AI agent.
Hi, Ishak. Good evening. I am Alexa speaking from ElevenLabs.
So
How can I help you
we just
today?
received a call from our AI agent, and now we need to do some